All right, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever looked at a price online and thought, wasn't this cheaper yesterday? Yeah, you're not crazy. That price probably wasn't set by supply and demand. It was set by an algorithm trying to figure out how much you personally will pay for that. Not your neighbor, not the whole neighborhood, you. Today, we're going to talk about how companies are using AI to watch how you shop, how fast you click, whether you hesitate, and even how you pay. And then quietly adjust prices around you without even telling you. And that's common knowledge.
Lord, I can't change. Won't you fly free?
Common Knowledge Podcast, just a man doing the best he can with what he got. And I'm a man who wears many hats. Right now, the current hat I'm wearing is in IT. I have a few LLM certifications. I have a Security Plus certification. I have a Cloud Plus certification. I have a Microsoft Azure and a Team certification. So I'm giving you all those bona fides to let you know what I'm saying I know to be true. And what I'm saying is all these online marketplaces are using AI to screw you out of your money. The folks are trying to get over on you, dog. They're employing AI and various other technologies on the internet to get money out of you. It's a money hustle, and it's called algorithmic pricing. Prices are not set by supply and demand anymore. It's set by how much you're willing to pay. Marketplaces want to know how much you are willing to pay for anything in real time, then adjust that offer accordingly. And studies have shown that AI pricing algorithms tend to raise prices for everybody. Like if I'm Walmart and I'm selling a product for $10, but then I go to Amazon and seeing they're pricing their products for $12, and then I go to another online marketplace like Best Buy and they pricing that same product for $12, then that'll tell me that I'm underpricing my products and I need to raise it to $12. That's usually how it works. Prices don't go down. They usually match prices upward. Undercutting doesn't really help businesses in the long run, but now they got a way to know that, hey, you're willing to pay this much. I can adjust my price to that much too. And then maybe use the scam of free shipping, right? Like that's not priced into the price. Like the scam of free shipping is hilarious because Amazon has tricked us into believing that paying $15 a month is free shipping when you're literally paying $15 a month. But anyway, everybody's question is probably going to be like, how is this happening? How are they getting this data? How are they adjusting these prices? And man, cook with me for a second. It's about to get a little wonky. I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. I apologize if I start throwing a bunch of acronyms at you guys, right? But the main culprit of this data mining is you. You are snitching on yourself. You are giving these websites, these apps, too much information about yourself. And they're being stored in your computer's cache and cookies. Now, y'all probably asking, what are cookies? Cookies are like small data files that websites store in your browser to remember you and track your behavior. And it's not always nefarious, right? So cookies will keep your site preferences like languages, or you want to put it in dark mode, or it may keep the items you add in your cart, right? It may keep your login status, right? It makes it mad convenient for the user to have cookies. But those cookies are also like footnotes showing what sites you've been on. And there's something called cross-site cookies. And these are basically just cookies that travel with you from one website to another. So they'll like go to multiple websites. That's why when you go to Amazon and you look up something, then you go to Walmart, magically that same product appears there, right? And all that information is aggregated and made into a profile of you, your own personal profile. So now these companies know exactly what you will react to. And they know how to micro target you because they're using the data that you give them. And these are legit everywhere, dude. Like every app that you download for free has cross-site cookies. Amazon, Meta, Google, Instagram, WhatsApp, all these apps are using cross-site cookies to collect data on you so they can market to you. And they're getting away with this because none of us reads the terms and agreements. Like, seriously, the terms and agreements that's in small print that we all scroll through and just click OK to, that's what all this information is. Like, whenever you got time, dead ass, go read the terms and agreements to things. Like my homie Daniel Brandon, I never forget this, man. He told me, hey man, go read the term and agreements of Steam and the games you're downloading. And when I read it, I found out, man, I don't own none of these games, dude. I'm just basically leasing these games and they can take them away from me anytime they feel like it. But those are the terms and agreements. Like, I don't own anything. I'm just licensing these games at any time. Steam can come by, bloop, click them off. And that's what these sites are doing, man. They're hiding what they're doing in all this legalese where you can't understand it so they can do what they want to do and get more money out of you. Every cookie we accept, every app we download, every loyalty program we join, every time we skip reading the terms, all this is what they're doing to us. They're data mining. They're building a pricing profile on you, and the pricing profile consists of purchase history, what you buy, how often, and what's the price tolerance, how quickly you buy, when you abandon the cart, and how long you wait, browsing behavior, that means searches, clicks, scroll time, and comparisons, the data device. Are you using the phone? Are you using the desktop? Is it Apple OS? Location patterns. Once again, geotagging you, dog. Like they're tracking you and where you're going on your phone, your timing habits. When do you shop? Are you a late night shopper? Are you a daytime shopper? These loyalty signals like membership, subscriptions, points usage, income proxies, inferred spending patterns based on your neighborhood, and urgency signals. Can they get you with like repeat views and click downs and countdowns? Do those countdowns work on you, man? Like Temu always hit you with the buy now, well, only 30 minutes left. Does that work on you? Engagement data, like chatbots. Every time you talk to a chatbot, it is reviewing that conversation. When you make a wish list, it's keeping that, right? And once that profile is built, man, the algorithm isn't asking what's fair. It's asking how much are you willing to pay? And that pay is based on how much you make, what area you live in. They're looking at those zip codes and seeing how much like the average cost of living is in that area, and they're adjusting those prices there. It's all one big game, bro. And this is where buy now, pay later comes in. So buy now, pay later doesn't just make things easier. It teaches the system where your pain points is. If breaking a payment into pieces gets you to buy it, the algorithm learns it can push prices higher next time. Klarna makes their money off that data mining and telling them more information about you, man. Like, are you willing to make that one-time payment? And this is very important because there's no such thing as a free lunch. If you're not willing to make that one-time payment, most likely what they're going to do is tack on some extra money on the end and break it down to smaller payments because you're probably going to be willing to pay for that. If they find out you have no impulse control, they are going to exploit that. Limited time and urgency offers are all aggregated from these buy now, pay later sites. That's why these companies will allow you to buy something interest free. And God forbid you miss a payment. You miss a payment, man, oh, it's over. Which is going to lead to collusion, and companies ain't got to meet, nefariously in a dark room to fix these prices. Their algorithms just watch the same market signals and learn the same lessons, and then prices quietly raise up together. I keep saying we need regulation. We need transparency about algorithms. Like when you hear about algorithm transparency, man, don't think it's some nerdy liberal hoax. Nah, man. They're using the algorithms to screw us royally. But look, I ain't just going to give y'all the problem. I'm going to give y'all some solutions, some things you can do to protect yourself from these algorithmic pricing. But let me just say, before I give you these solutions, that there's kind of no way to fully get away from under this. Like, unless we do some strong regulation, man, this is kind of the new normal. So you can't fully escape it, but let me give you some tips on how to like trick it in some ways. And the first thing you gotta do is you gotta clear your cookies. Clear your cookies and only browse in private or incognito mode when you're shopping. And if you don't know how to do that, man, most browsers, if you go to the settings, it'll show you like private or incognito mode. And what that does is, man, it doesn't cache anything or keep any cookies. Once you like click out of it, it's like a blank slate. Wait 2 to 3 days before you buy anything. Urgency signals usually raise prices. So let it sit in your cart for like 2 or 3 days before you buy it. Like, disable all personalized ads and unnecessary data sharing. Like, your iPhone will allow you to stop tracking and sharing. Use that. Anytime you can like disable personalized ads, do that. Shop in person when possible, man. Like, most of these brick and mortar shops will do price matching if you find it like a little bit higher in their store. Sometimes you may can negotiate and get it lower, but at least you're there, right? Also, change your network or your devices when price checking to avoid location-based pricing. Like, seriously, if you're using your phone to look at stuff, get off the Wi-Fi, use your phone data. That can help sometimes. And in like rare cases, you can use a VPN to try to get to other areas, especially when you're doing price checking for airline tickets. And let me just wrap this up by saying AI pricing like isn't directly targeted to poor people. It is punishing predictable people. Like, the more data you give up, the easier you are to read and sell stuff to, right? You don't have to disappear from the internet, but you do need to stop being an easy target because the wild part isn't that AI is deciding prices. It's that most people never realize the price they're seeing was chosen specifically for them. Just something to think about.